Well, hi everybody. Good morning to meteorologist Travis Klineski here on this Thursday morning. A mainly clear start to our morning. A few clouds off to the northwest. The wind's already a little bit breezy in north central Nebraska. The winds will be picking up for the rest of us as the day goes on. You'll notice those winds out there pretty strong out of the south-southeast. Temperatures a little warmer today than they were yesterday. We'll see partly to mostly sunny skies for most of the area. As we get into tonight, we'll still see a few passing clouds. Winds actually still stay a little breezy overnight. Tomorrow, another breezy day, partly to mostly sunny again. Warmer temperatures for most of us. A few extra clouds out west and eventually even a chance of rain in the panhandle as we get towards Friday night into Saturday morning. It's kind of the beginning of some rain as a slow-moving upper-level low-pressure system starts to make its way out into the plains. So mostly western Nebraska will see rain over the weekend while the rest of us kind of wait on our chance early next week. Well, temperatures out there for today topping out in the mid to upper 70s and low to mid 80s. Warmer the farther west that you go. In fact, it could be as warm as 91 in Chadron later on today. This will be the warmest day the Panhandle sees this week here. They'll see cooler temperatures in the days ahead. The rest of us will actually see warmer days ahead, though, heading into the end of the week and the upcoming weekend. Low to mid 50s for lows overnight tonight. That's a warmer night ahead of us tonight than what we have out there this morning. And then highs tomorrow, most of us into the 80s, perhaps low 90s in southwest Nebraska, but notice the Panhandle just a little, still warm, but a little bit cooler than what they'll see for today. Tomorrow night into Saturday morning, lows back down into the low to mid 50s, and our Saturday looks quite warm again, well into the 80s for most of the area, but notice the Panhandle. Much cooler in the Panhandle as they're going to start to see better chances of rain heading through the upcoming weekend. Well, speaking of Saturday, got a couple of big things going on. First off, Saturday morning in downtown Grand Island, the Harvest of Harmony Parade beginning around 8:15, 8:30-ish. And going through about 11:30, and it looks beautiful out there. Mid-50s there at 8 o'clock shortly after sunrise, warming up into the 70s by the time the parade ends. A little bit of a light breeze out of the south-southeast, not too bad though, a little breezy. And skies will be mostly sunny, so no major issues whatsoever when it comes to the Harvest of Harmony. Not going to freeze your tail off out there like we have in past years. In fact, I'm probably looking forward to sweating it out a little bit, walking down the streets handing out candy Saturday morning there in Grand Island. And then Saturday night in Lincoln, we have the next Husker game. They're hosting the Hoosiers of Indiana. And temperatures will be fairly warm out there to start the game at 6:30. It'll be around 80 just before the game kicks off at 6:30 there. 73 at about halftime there at 8 o'clock, and by the end of the game at 10, it'll be around 67 degrees. The winds won't be too strong. They'll be out of the southeast, maybe a touch breezy. Otherwise, quiet weather expected there in Lincoln. Well, let's look at the rest of your forecast here. We have those warm days ahead heading through the upcoming weekend. Warm and breezy conditions through Sunday. Then we start to see rain chances return. Slight chances Monday and Tuesday in the Tri-Cities, a few extra clouds around, and temperatures will be a little bit cooler there, back closer to our average high for this time of the year, for early October, in fact. And then Wednesday, dry conditions, still low 70s, and in fact, it looks like we'll even cool down even more as we get into the second half of next week, maybe highs down into the 60s for the latter portions of next week. A couple of things to look at real quick here. This is the outlook, the 6 to 10 day outlook. So this is October 4th through October 8th. So this is next week. And we're likely to see still some near to a little bit above average temperatures out there. I don't think we're going to see a dramatic cool down, but we'll see. I'm a little iffy on this one right now. I would not be surprised if we're actually a little bit cooler than average by the time we get into next week as we talk about the 4th through the 8th of October here. And then the long-range precipitation outlook, this is the 6th through the 12th of October, still likely to be dry. Just off to our west, some better chances of moisture, but unfortunately for most of us, we will not pick up a whole lot. A real quick look at some of the long-range forecast models here. This is the GFS. Notice the rain in the Panhandle over the weekend there. There's Saturday, Sunday, maybe into central Nebraska, at least parts of central Nebraska Sunday. I'm a little iffy on it, though. I have our better chances going into Monday and Monday night, but even then, that's not a great chance. And then Tuesday, still a chance there. And then that will scoot off to the east after that. But then we may get there's that strong cold front late next week that may bring more moisture and maybe some cooler temperatures as well for the end of next week. So that's going to be very interesting. That may be a shot of Arctic air. In fact, I think this model actually has some snow in the Great Lakes region. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it was the European model that did. But here's the European model. Real quick here. I'm running out of time, so I'm going to have to show you this real quick. Here's the moisture coming in early next week. And then watch how things go as we get towards the end of next week That one has that cold front still off to the north by next Friday. So, well, I have to let you all go here because I got to get back to work here, but I appreciate you all watching. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all again on Friday morning. Take care. God bless. Bye.